G'day folks, welcome back. Today, well I should say the rest of this the day from the previous episode, we've not a lot to do. So I've been having a think about what we can do, and realistically is not much. So I'm just going to double check the map and just run through a couple options that I think, if any, we have. Let's just have a look here. Right. Okay, well, our purchase fields here are underway for, growing's underway, so it's not too far away from harvest. Maybe, I'd say another 2 more sleeps, maybe more, but I don't think it's going to be much more. There's not much we can do at the poplar field. I'll just check the okay, I might put a tank of water in each of these greenhouses. Just checking on the sheep. Food. Oh, yep, they're completely fine. And I'll just check the other fields for any other requirements I can think of. Basically, no. So I know there was a couple of things that weren't done when I purchased these fields. That was only because they were already half prepped, and I was limited to what I could do because I didn't. When I purchased them, I had limited equipment. But next, after the first harvest, I'll be ploughing, and that means I won't have weeds, and I'll be doing the full fertilising line, so I'll be totally preparing them. The harvest will be a lot better after that. The only other thing that I want to just quickly check on is field 80. As far as I know, with the actual crop itself, the poplar, there's nothing to do really, except the only thing I can do, and I can't even do it now, is fill in a couple of gaps, and that'll be it. I'll do that when I've finished the first harvest. I've downloaded a mod from the mod hub. I'm going to try and have a link put in when I do the editing, and if I can't do the link, I'll at least have a mention of what it is. It's a well, I'll show you what it is if I can find it quickly. I'll just get out of here. It's it's what I should have done early from the first when I cut the lawns the first time round. And for some reason, I completely overlooked, and I can't even see it now, the forage wagons here. In here, I immediately went to the forest harvester, and of course they were completely out of my price range. So that's why I ended up buying the that small baler. And although it was effective, and I certainly don't regret buying it, it was painful to not so much to have them baled, but to pick them up afterwards because there were so many of them. Anyway, short-term goal is I want to get this. This one actually. That one's 30,000. This one's 46. I got this from the mod hub. I'm just going to actually have a comparison. 23. 16. This is the one that I want to get sooner than later, but if I'm backed in a corner and not without a lot of funds, I'll probably get this one. But I really want to get the Strutsman, mainly because it's got a larger capacity. Yeah, that's mainly the reason. So quite a nice looking unit. I've used bigger Strutsmans in other plays, and I've always liked them. They're nice trailers, nice mods. Very, very efficient. Okay. But, as you can see, funds aren't there yet. And even for the $30,000 purchase, it's... I'm not quite there. So, what I'm going to do is, for today, I'm going to... Hey, Blue2, give you a feed. I'll do that right now, actually. Wish I could give him a pat. Alright. I'm just going to fill his Spin up. Can't forget about me dogs. Right. I'll have a play later. Yeah, so I'm going to give these a drink, these greenhouses a drink. And I want to pop over to the poplar farm one more time, because I'm not convinced that I can't chop any of those trees that are around the side of it. Because there are a lot of trees there, and surely some of the peripheral trees around the field, surely I must be able to get at least a couple of them down with that many trees. So that's going to be the goal for this episode. I'm not going to mow this. Possibly the next episode I'm going to look at mowing this again, and hopefully when I mow this, I'll have the Strutchman wagon instead of, and I'll just scoop it up rather than bale it and then pick up the bales manually. And what I'm going to do, what my plans are, I'm sort of even right now I'm doing this on the fly. I'm just if I go into construction mode. I just want to zoom in. I want to put a as I'm talking, I'm just looking at these silage bunkers here. I really don't know anything about them. I'm curious to know why there are two of them for a start. Now, I did notice in the other menus, I'm seeing compost coming up. Now, I don't know if this compost is going to be anything to do with these silage bunkers, if they're a production that are done inside them. But if they're just a straight grass one, what I'll do, if they're both the same and they just both do silage, I think I'll sell one of them, keep the other one, and start doing silage from our grass field over there. And at a later stage, I probably will need a big size silage, so at a later stage I'll then sell the smaller one and then put a big silage bunker here. That way it'll give me a little bit of money to start with and hopefully help me get the forage wagon, and it'll also enable me to obviously make silage for some early dollars to get a little bit of equipment like that forage wagon for a start. But right now I want to go out to the poplar field and see if there's any trees to chop. Now I'm just going to have a quick hunt around for my weight, because if there is, I honestly don't know if there is or isn't. I will need a weight more than likely to lift the trees that I there it is over near the silo. Okay, I'll need the weight to to pick up some of these, the balance the tractor to pick up these, trunks of the trees and the heavy bits. And I don't know if some of these weights you can actually put on the back and then attach the trailer as well. I don't know if this is one of those compatible weights that can do that. Worst case scenario, I'll see if I can pick it up and put it on the trailer. And how am I going to do this? I don't want it to be in the way. I might just spin it around here a bit. It's not perfect, but that'll probably do. I'm not sure if I can pick it up from this side. I may be able to. I'm hoping, because of the way it's positioned, that's probably the way where I've put it. Okay, cool. Now, next question. Can I now pick it up? Pick up the trailer? Let's hope we can. Okay, perfect. Whoa, of course, so that had to happen. All the weight's at the back, and it's no, it's actually not a weight thing. I think it's a connection thing. Okay, what I might try and do is disconnect that first up. Maybe if I can lift the weight, if that's going to make any difference. Now it's already up. Okay, well, I'll put it down. I don't think that's going to make any difference if I put it down. Probably worse the problem. Make the problem worse, yeah. Whoa, 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 Bessie. Okay, that was really not what I was expecting. I didn't expect it would work. But, alright, can I... Alright, I'll disconnect that weight. And I'll see if I can pick it up with the forks. I'll bring them right back. Let's have a look at that. Let's see if I can't pick it up. I really don't know if I can. It's kind of really stuffed my plants up a little bit. Worst scenario, I won't use the weight, but I really want to. Oh, let's have a look here. Take it from here. Those lugs on the side, I might be able to get a bit of purchase on. A bit of a grab. Let's come around this way. Straighten her up a little bit. Straighten her up a little bit. Oh, the other thing is, so maybe I can just put it in the front. I'll just see if I can pick it up first, just out of curiosity since I'm here. I'm not wanting to spin it around. Oh, okay. Well, what I might do... Okay, this might just be easy to do this way. Just grab it from the front. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. I don't think it was a weight distribution problem. I think what the problem was the actual mounting of the weight on the back hitch. I think that was interfering with the connection. So I think it was actually a physical connection problem that was mucking around. Okay, with the trailer. Okay. Alright, we're in business. Okay. Alright, let's go out to the... Right. Alright, let's just see how that looks. That looks pretty good to me. Right, let's go to the poplar field first. Have a look. Actually, before I do that, I'm just going to put some water in the tanks. I keep the weight on. It's not going to make any difference. It'll probably actually assist me. Even though this tractor's perfectly capable of carrying the tank without the weight. I'm just going to get this quickly done. I'll just put one load in each of these greenhouses. I don't have to worry. I'll check on the sheep. I don't plan to be out for a long time today, although I can't guarantee that either. Like I said, I'm doing absolutely everything on the fly right now. I've just topped out of that because that monitor gets in the way of my view and I can't see. Okay, just pull over here. I think about here's a good place to do it, right here. Right, let's just swing it in. I don't want to get caught on that tree there. Well, don't you dare pull me in. It's trying. Oh, even now. Alright. Wow. I nearly got sucked in. Right, we'll do that one quickly. I'm not going to muck around. And I think what I'll do, if I can, I know that I did have a look out there, the poplar field, looking for trees I could chop because when I was doing that, there was, the trees were really impairing the ability to seed those crops properly. The poplar. So, you know, it was really getting in the way. So it made it difficult, made it really difficult. Come on, mate. Come on, mate, you're worse than some of these pedestrians. You really don't want me to go, do you? I wish I had a little spare seat you could jump in and give me a bit of company. Alright, I've forgotten where I was at. Yeah, so after I do this tack, I'm going to pop over the poplar fields, and if I can chop any of the trees down, I will. Obviously, for two reasons. Obviously, I need a little bit of income coming in, and it'll also free up a bit of space when I go to harvest them too. But having said that, I did try to chop some of these trees down, and every one I failed. But I didn't look at every tree, so I'm really hoping I can find a couple. A little bit of a turn in. I don't want to get sucked in like it tried to do me before. Oh, let's just try that. Perfect. Okay, that was... I probably should do that every time if I can think of it. Okay, well, you weren't there before. Where'd you come from? Alright, so... come on, boy, don't get in front of the tractor. You really are in the way, mate. Where are you, boy? I really don't want to hit me, dog. I can't see. Really, mate? I'm in a hurry. Do you mind? Where are you? Fair income. Okay, aye. Right. We're going to tidy it up. We're going. So I'm in a hurry. Just want to go back and get the trailer. Have the trailer out here. Somewhere, there it is. Right, okay, I know where the poplar field is, but I'm just going to try and find a quicker way of getting there. Tag it. So if I come down here, okay, whatever, past the fuel station, there's looks like a linking road. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, so just going to come down here, look for the station, the petrol station. Or for you folks over in the US, the gas station. Past the gas station. I really can't wait till I'm starting to get run off my feet with chores. But even now, because I've got quite a few things happening at once, even now when there's nothing to do, there's a good chance I can still find something to do. And I really didn't want to be chopping up the grass today. I mean, I would have happily done it if I either had a decent sized baler or a forage wagon. Absolutely, I would have done that. But I haven't got that, so I don't want to. I don't want to be doing that until I've got some decent equipment, and that's what I'm saving up for. So I've got income coming in. Hopefully I've got some trees that I can... Don't you brake... Alright. Don't you brake check me, one of them does. I thought there was a... Am I going in the right direction? I know I'm going in the right direction, but I would have thought I would have passed a servo. Okay, it was the other road I was thinking of. Never mind, we're still on target. I know this way off heart. I was trying to organise a shortcut, but I would have had to take a different road to take the shortcut. Alright, here we go. We're getting close now. Alright. and even with this forestry, if I can chop any of these down, I've got very limited equipment. I've got a small trailer on the back. I'll be relying on the straps to keep it all in check, and a set of forks rather than a log grab. Okay, so I don't even know where I'm going to put the trailer. Oh, there it is. I was looking for the driveway. Right, I think I'll just leave it here because I know that I'm 100% sure now the trailer won't do any damage to the crop, but I'm not as sure about the trailer. Oh boy, I might just see if I can nick the. Actually, there's a couple of test pieces here I can use. I just want to see if the trailer is going to hurt it. Now I'm sure that the tractor doesn't, and it doesn't. Now the question is, does the trailer? Yes, you see that? And that's what happened with the other stuff on the other side. The tractor won't hurt it, but the trailer will. Right, so maybe I'll just keep it over here, the trailer. I should turn it around, I guess, before I get started. Even that's going to be a challenge. Because I don't want to get this trailer obviously onto the field, because it will, as you just saw, crush anything. So if we can just, well, a bit too much of a turn in. A little bit, that's better. There's nothing there anyway, but hopefully it won't even go on the field. Right, okay, so I'm going to put the trailer up against here. That'll do. Right, now first of all, I've got to find out if anything is going to be fellable or choppable or... No. I got excited when I saw the green ring, I'm not going to lie. And unfortunately, actually can I chop even these little ones, even though I can't get any money from them, it'd be good just to get them out of the way to make room for the harvest. Oh man. Alright. So I'm going to do the perimeter. I know I have tried before, but I certainly didn't try all the trees. I just tried random ones. I was really anticipating at least one of these trees would have been I was able to chop down. But I'm going to go right around. I don't think I've got a chance in heck now. I just need one decent one to prove me wrong. And I'm really hoping I am proved wrong. I really want to just top up my income a little bit. I'm sure that's part of my land down here. Oh, was that? Okay, we have a tree, a fellable tree, so I wonder if there's going to be any more. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, while I'm doing this, I'll just, I'm going to chop them down first, obviously. So the other thing is, if it rolls into other people's property, the boundary, then I can't chop it up, I can't make it smaller. I'll worry about that. I mean, I can move it with a tractor, worst case scenario. So, and I'm not going to take the limb just yet, take the leaves off, because I'll probably lose them. Probably won't be able to find them. So can I get this one as well? It's probably not worth much, but right now, I'm going to try and get every last cent I can get. Okay, probably down here. What are these trees? Nah, okay, so I think I'm finding my limit. So I'll put it this way down, simply because I won't lose it. So that's the other thing, I've got to somehow get the trailer down here maybe. No, I'm not going to do that. It's too uneven. I'll just have to balance the trunks back to the trailer. Can I get rid of this one? I can. Let's just get it nice and low. I don't know if you can see the ring. I can barely see it. It's probably too small to be picked up on the recording, but yeah. Okay, well, that's even better. I don't have to deal with it. And no, I'm not anti trees. In real life, I love trees. I love greenery. This is more just for the purpose of the game, and at a later stage, there's a very good chance I'll be actually planting more trees. So. I'm not going to bother with these ones. I don't think they're worth anything for the time being, and they're not in the way, so what are they? I may or may not. I'll leave it for the time being. I'll just target the big ones and get these rubbish trees out of the way. They're worth nothing and they're in the way. And hopefully they'll disappear. Cool. So these sort of trees I wouldn't mind getting a hold of, but which I can't. I got no access to. Like that. Okay. What's that? Birch or beech? Beech, never heard of the beech. Okay, I can take that. I'll leave that for the time being. Don't necessarily need to take that one just yet. I'd love to take this one, but I can't. Alright, I think I'll get back to the field. I think I'm moving too far away from the field. That might even be it. There may not be any more. Oh, okay. This is a big one. Wow, okay. This will definitely be worth it. I think I'll head it back this way. I might even see if I can... Oh, I got excited. Let me do it before. What the... Is that a bug? I'm sure it let me do it before. Oh, I'll try it this way. Well, maybe I was standing on the board. I must have been standing on the boundary or something. Yeah, that's probably what it was. I'll get back onto my side of the land and chop it. Right. I wanted to go the other way, but, you know, considering what I just got, I'll take it. Now, can I chop any of these ones down? I'll get on my side. Well, that's interesting. Let me chop that one down, but it's not letting me chop this one down. Huh. What is this one? I'll leave this one up, but I might get rid of it later because... No, I can't even do that. Alright, well, this might be the end of it. This might be the max I can get. That's certainly not... I'd love to get this one down. It's a beautiful big old tree. Oh, I can, maybe. Let's get the base of it. Oh yeah, this is going to be some dollars. I'm going to be flat out even to pick this thing up. I'm going to have to bring the trailer over here for sure. I'll see if I can take at least the main branch. Ooh. I'll see if I can take the main trunk back. It'll probably just be one piece of wood. I mean, look how long it's taking me to chop it. Far out. Anyway, a bit of luck, I'll take the trunk back down to the sawmill or somewhere that sells it, and I'll leave the trailer back at the farm. I'll drive back to the farm. I'll sleep because that'll be the end of the day. It's 5 o'clock now. I don't want to go back empty-handed. And wow, I really didn't want to do that, but you know, I got to work around this. I'm going to start chopping this now. I'm not going to muck around this. Maybe there are some other ones I can do. Okay, I don't want to go back empty-handed. So the plan is take something back with me to the farm, sell it, as long as it's open, I guess. That's the other thing I got to look at. Sleep. Or even before I sleep, move some, make room for the lettuce so that they don't run out of spawning points. Sleep. Look at the lettuce situation in the morning and see A, how much is there to sell, and B, if it's a good price. If it's not a good price, I'm not going to sell. I've really got to start being wise when I sell. I mean, I've been pretty good lately anyway, but I can't afford just to sell it for the sake of selling it. If it's not a good price, I will just move them aside out of the way. I won't bother loading them up because I'll be using the trailer for this, and I'll sell them at another time when the price is better. Wow, this thing is huge. I don't think there's any way on earth I'm going to be able to put this on the trailer. How much does that weigh alone? This one trunk from here to here, okay, is 4.2 tons. Now that's double the weight of a standard pine. Now how the heck, where am I going to put the trailer? My gosh. Okay, well it's not too far from, let's get rid of this. Okay, come around here. I have to come around this side, I think. Come around here. That's what I'm going to have to do, I think. I might just have to take this piece here. Let's just delimb this piece. Okay, I don't necessarily have to get the biggest piece just yet, but I've got to take something with me. So I'll just tidy this one with a bit of luck if I can. It's not moving because it's probably on somebody else's land. Okay, we're getting through it. I know there's more stuff, but I'm probably going to have to move it before I get the rest of these leaves off. Alright, well how heavy is that? How heavy is this piece? Okay, that's doable. I won't bother with the big one just yet. Can I chop this one here down? Make a way? I don't think I can, but maybe I can. No, I thought, just change angle, maybe I'm on the boundary again. No. Alright, so, bring the trailer, come in just after this poplar crate, bring the trailer here, and I'm going to take this branch. I'm not even going to bother with this one here just yet until I've got some room. But I'd love to be able to take this one piece here. Alright, that's what I'm going to do. Let's do it. It's a plan. And yes, I know I said in the other episode that I'm not going to be buying blocks of land and chopping all the trees down. Difference is I've already owned this land and it's not a forestry plot. I've turned it into this nice size, really nice size field here. And this is just some peripheral tidying up that I'm doing. So from memory, I'm going to bring it around here. I might even see if I can reverse it through there because it'll make it so much easier getting out. Either that, or maybe I'll just see if I can. Actually, that's what I'll do. I think I'll just position this trailer here and just get a bit more straighter. That might even be good enough. A little bit more. Alright, that'll do. Right there. And I'll see if I can just pick it up, the branch, and bring the branch out. Or even if I just drag it out and then lift it on. Alright. I have to get inside here because I'm not going to be able to see through the forest because of the overhang on the trees. Man, this is really tight. I'm probably just going to have to drag it in. Alright, well, I've got to that part. Let's see, how the heck. Now, if I can get it on the fork, I can probably just go straight across the fields is the other thing. Because I don't get any field damage from the tractor. Let's just see how we go by trying to... Let's just swap out if I can't see anything. Wow. This is pretty bad. I just want to... Alright. Have I got the right? It's too heavy at the other side. I'll have to come in with the heavier point. Oh man. This is pretty difficult. Alright. Maybe if I can just steer it in a bit this way. It's really hard to get my bearings on these forks. About like that. That's a lot more. That's sitting comfortable. I'll just see if it's going to rock and roll. Right, now if I can get straight onto the field, let's just got to be so careful. I don't want to knock it off. And visions around here is incredible. Oh, it's a little tree there. That's the whole thing that's holding this up. In reality, that would just be pushed aside. Let's see if I can get any wood out of it. It'll probably just disappear on me anyway if I get it low enough. Oh, of course I'm not allowed to chop it. If I come from this angle. Can't see the marker now, there it is. No, okay, so I've got to go back. See what I'm up against? Okay. Oh man, I can't even see anything here. Right. Now, that's not going to knock it off, is it? It's fighting me. Come on this way a little bit. And become hard. Okay. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no. Well, maybe I can just drag it first. I can just drag it. This bloody tree. Bit of forestry physics here. It's completely off the forks, but yet it's still attached to me. Man, this is... Okay, sorry if everyone's getting bloody seasick from all the angles, but I really haven't got a choice at the moment. I'm just trying to change the angle, maybe. That little stumpy tree right there, that caused all the issues. Come on, let's just get... Oh man. Alright, you can't see a bloody thing. Alright. Come around here a bit. So, try to attack it from this angle. If I can see. At this stage I'm just trying to push it out of the way. Not necessarily trying to lift it like I did before. Okay, well, I've sort of snagged it now. Now if we just bring it out to the field. Again, it's got me. Alright. We're in a better position now. Now if we can just get the balance right, I've got a tree I can push it up against. Okay, that could work. Right, let's go back a bit, drop the force down a little bit more. I'm not sure if I'm balanced enough though, maybe. But even if I can just get it out to the field, I'm going to be stumped in this trunk, aren't I? Oh no, I'm clearing it, barely, but... Right, look at that. Now look at how much hassle I had for that. Right. I wonder how heavy this weight is. I mean, it's fine for what I'm doing now, but I'm just thinking, is it going to be good enough to lift that trunk? Okay, I'll have to think about that. So even now, it doesn't like the weight's on the other side now, but I'm not too worried about that. I might even be able to fix it now, but I got it. There we go, that should just about do it right there. Is that balanced? No, I mean, how far more? That should be balanced. We can make it a little bit more maybe. Stay. Okay. And no. Right. Is that damaging the crops? If that's not damaging the crops, there's no reason why I shouldn't be able to push it. As I said before, the tractor doesn't hurt the crop. Right. Okay. It wants to come off. It's fighting me now. Oh, I got that poplar box too. I should remove that. Actually, if I just straighten it up a little bit, that little tree might be able to push it back to the forks. Oh, this is fighting me. It is so fighting me. There we go. There we go. Alright. Man, that's... how that's snuck out of the position. I really want to put this on the other side. Actually, what I could do, and I will do, I might just bring the trailer down, but that'll give me so much more room to put it on the other side, so I got all the heavy weight at the front of the, you know, the heavy weight of the trunk or the branch at the hitch side. Right, if I just carry that down a bit, that'll give me more room. If I can just bring that down here a bit, like that. Perfect. That should give me some more room. Now we're talking. At least I'm not going back empty-handed. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Bit of forestry physics happening. That's alright, I don't mind it. I'll work around it. See, I'll show you a little trick. Although you can't see the collisions, if you change it to this view here, you see this yellow spike coming out from the branch? This yellow pyramid-y thing that's looks like a compass needle or something coming out of the branch. That's actually a collision. That's a hidden collision. So I'll just turn all these back off again. Get back into the thing. Sometimes knowing where the collisions are, you can use its own physics to get things done. And this branch is fighting me at every stage. But now that I know where the collision is, I'm going to try and use that in my favour. Excuse me. Just trying to get the right angle. Okay, that's as wide as they're going to go. It is fighting me, but I'll get it. I think I'll win in the end. Right. So even right now it's fighting me. But I think I've got it. I think I've got it. Right, I just need there. Right. Right now. So if I press, oh, no, not that one. Right. I was even in the tractor there. I thought I got out. There. You see that little horn spike was pointing straight up in the sky? That is a hidden collision on this branch, and that's what causes a lot of the physics. I call it forestry physics because it's a lot better now, I must say. 25 is certainly a lot better than previous versions. The forestry is just about perfect, I reckon. But there's always a little bit of collisions. Anyway, enough said. We got it. We're not going to go back empty-handed. So this in itself will give us a bit of money. Assuming the shop's open, I'm tipping it's probably going to be shut now. But doesn't matter. We got to go back that way anyway. I'm just going to check. Yeah. Wood. Is it in this one? No, it must be the other one. Wood. Wow, it's at the bottom, and next day's the high. So I'm obviously not going to. Where's the sawmill? That's on the other side of the map, I think. I think I know it's near the water. I think near the ship. Over here, I think that's where the sawmill, or up here, I think this is where the sawmill is. Yep. Okay, so we've got one there, and we've got one here, I think, just near the farm. And what's the other one? It's a sawmill, bio plant. Now that's just around the corner from us. And honestly, if there's that much little difference, I'm just going to take this back to the farm because I need to be back at the farm. I'll just get rid of that view. That's a couple of other metrics on the screen there. Right, okay. Now, I'll take this back to the farm. It's going on at 7 o'clock. I'm going to sleep. Oh, there's a train. I think it's the first time I've seen the train actually. Cool. So I'm going to sleep. And I may or may not look. I may or may not clear the lettuces out before I go to bed. I just want to see how many's there. Alright. So even if the bio heating plant that takes the wood is open, I'm not going to sell before I go to sleep, because the price is right at the lowest, and tomorrow potentially it's going to be at its highest. So, you know, Blind Freddy can work out that. So I think tomorrow, my goal, I've got a new goal for tomorrow now, and that is to clear that one big tree. That is my goal for tomorrow. It's got to start bringing some income in. So I want to be saving up for one of these forage trailers, whether it's the small one or the bigger one. If I can get the bigger one straight up, I'll get it. Wow, these crops are looking great. It's just a matter of time before they're ready. And even the grass looks like it's just about at full length now. Maybe by tomorrow it should probably be at full length. So, right, so I know where the plant. Well, what are you doing out on the road, mate? Get home. Jump on the back. Come on, mate, get inside. Let's go. And get picked up by the pound. Right. So I'm just going to put this trailer over here. Hopefully it's not going to be too much in the way. Right. Let's go and check the. Oh, that's not what I want to check. Check the water supply for these. Yeah, they're pretty high up. I'm not even going to bother filling them up. I'll just check the animals again, make sure they got feed. Okay. Okay, I'm going to call it. I'm going to hit the sack tonight. I'm going to hit the sack right now, and then wake up, and then we're going to go and try and clear that big tree. I may or may not move the. What's the lettuce's worth? Oh my gosh! Keep pressing the wrong button. Lettuce. Where is it? Oh boy. Alright. Well, I won't be selling the lettuce. I might be moving them, but I won't be selling them. Alright. I'm going to hit the sack now. I have to pick the complete opposite end of the... How much we got here? Okay. Almost 60%. Okay, I'll hit the sack now. I might get up at 6 because I got a bit of a drive to get. No, I'll make it 7 because first thing I've got to do is sell the wood, and it'll probably be shut. So I'll sleep till 7. Okay. I'm not going to end the episode here. I want to get this done, or at least take a chunk out of the workload of that tree. Okay, cool. Right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'll just check. I think the buy where I'm selling is just next door. Literally next door. Wood chips. Yeah, not a lot different. I know there's a better price somewhere else, but it's honestly not far. And the extra money I'll make on it, I'll probably spend in petrol getting there. So I might as well just take it here. I'm pretty sure I'll just tag it. But I'm pretty sure it's just next door. Let's put these up for a sec. Not poke any cars out. Oh, I'm just looking at the price. It's still at the bottom. It's $1,000. Okay, well, what I might do, if I can just dump it there, I'll just dump it, and I'll hit the trigger. I'll hit the sell trigger when I get back next time, maybe. Okay, so I just want to tag it first. Tag. Okay. I just want to confirm if it's next door. Wow. What's next door to me? It's a good thing I tried that. What's this place? Okay. It's not what I thought it was. It's just like a silage bio plant. I want to unselect that. So what am I looking for? Where is it? Sorry folks, I'm just scissors tagged. I'll re-engage it. Now let's have a look at the map. Where is it? Something must be flashing somewhere. Oh, okay, it's right next to the field. Okay, well that's good. That's handy. Didn't have to do that last night. I honestly thought I'd be going to the bio plant next door to my farm. I thought that's where I was going. Okay, well, at least I'm not going to be travelling to and from the map for this episode. I'm quite happy about that. I might actually be able to even carry, if I can pick up the pieces, I might even be able to just pick them up straight from with the forks and drive it straight over there. Okay. Shall wait and see. I'm curious to see if this tractor can pick up the big trunk. I don't think I can. Maybe I can just drag it. If I can just push it, I might be able to push it straight into the... Yeah, that's an idea. So go out here. And yes, at a later stage I'll get a stump grinder and get rid of any stumps left behind. That's one of my pet hates. I don't like using the lumberjack mod. It's a great mod. Nothing negative towards the mod itself. It's just that I like to save up the money and get the stump grinder and to grind it out the proper way. It's the lumberjack mod's a great mod. I just find it just makes a few of the things a little too easy, but you know, some people are happy to use it and that's fine. That's fine. I tend to like the grind. I know there are same with auto load trailers. I don't use auto load trailers. So I like to load everything up myself. The only form of an auto load trailer I like and I use would be the barrel lifting trailer, but that's actually not an auto load. That's actually a real thing. So that's why I think that's fair enough. I'm not gonna cut this truck off. There's no way. Even if I had plenty of room, I'd never cut the truck off. Those things, you know, I have driven them before, and that take a lot to pull those things up in a hurry. You know, and you can really do yourself a miss. You know, it's dangerous actually. A lot of the load can shift and just, you know, squash you for a start. Or it can make the truck very unbalanced, and you know, quite often the brakes can't even pull it up. Period. In a hurry, I mean. So. How am I going? Is that am I too early or something? Is that the entrance? Looks like an entrance to me. Not a problem. What I'll do is I'll back this trailer out of the way and I'll try and just bring it over here a bit. Put it out. That's what I'll do. And we'll see if I can just push or carry the big log, the big trunk. What I'll do here, I think, no, what I will do is it the right one? No. Yep, that's it. I'll put that on the back now, because if I'm going to have any chance in hell lifting that big trunk, I'm going to need every ounce of counterweight I can get. I don't even know what this counterweight is. It's probably only a small one, but it doesn't matter. It'll be useful. Oh, come on. Ugh. Right. Okay. I might just quickly look at the weight. Vehicles. If I can find it. Actually, we'll just... Okay. Now I know where to look. All the way down to here. That is only a 750 kilo weight. Wow. Okay. Well, it's better than nothing. My grandfather used to always say, beggars can't be whingers. Beggars can't be choosers. So I'm not going to whinge about it at all. I'm happy to have it. Oh, hang on, where am I going? Yep. just lost my bearings for a second. Wow, look at this. I'm not too worried about it at the moment. I'm not even sure if I can cut a path through here. Maybe around here. Jumped in the cabin, I think. Tree was it? I think it was just here. Maybe. Oh boy, I mean, look how dense this is. Maybe come back this way a bit. Oh, I got the little tree. That little tree right there is right smack bang causing so much grief for me. Right. Oh boy. Okay, go forward and give it a full crank. Full crank and see if I can. Just catching on my way a bit. Right, okay. Now. Even pushing it is lifting it, so there's no way in heck I'm going to be able to lift this thing, I don't think. But if I can at least move it, I can probably push it. I'm hoping. Wow, I can't even get my forks anywhere under it. No, that's not damaging the crop, I don't think. So I think with crush damage with the poplar, I think it's only anything that's attached to the tractor that'll cause the damage. Like trailers, for instance. What caused it before? Yeah, like trailer, like that. Okay, that little bale trail that crushed it, and the if you run over with the sapling thing, that also. Now, can I try and get it under so I can't turn it at the moment. So I'm going to try and at least semi-lift it. I know it's not the right end, but I'm really struggling to get any form of lift onto it. Okay, well, at least it's just see if we get my forks under now. Oh, so close. Wow, let's just go for it. I know it doesn't like it, and it's way too heavy. And yeah, that would be the correct physics for it. I'm probably better off going right. See, that I can't even turn it. Yeah, I know I'm going the wrong way, but the thing is, I got the driveway. I wonder if I can even just force it straight down here. Yes, I think I will. This is actually steering me. I wasn't originally going for the driveway, but like I said, it's steering me. Oh, I think just get it onto the road. I should be able to push it. A little bit. Oh, I tell ya, this is an effort. But this will be the heaviest part of the tree. So anything else it'll start to become easier and easier. And even that branch that I took originally, that would have been probably the next heaviest. Well, it would have been the heaviest branch. So as obviously you go up the tree from the bottom, it's going to get wider and wider. Right, I wonder if I can have a remote chance here, just lifting a little bit off the ground so I can drive it. I think I'm just going to have to, I'll be pushing it if I'm lucky all the way. Oh, come on Bessie, put it down, push. Oh, okay. So another good option would be the that winch that you connected up. There used to be another one before, like I can't even think of the brand, but there was a mod before they released the mod into the game itself, and I used to love it from FS19, and you could attach as many as it was unlimited at pretty much how many you could attach to it. It all come down to your pulling power of your tractor. And I used to use it on the Yukon River map. That was a big 4X map, and it was one of the. I don't know if it was the first, but it was definitely one of the first. Hello, maybe in luck here. and it was great. But now there is an incorporated one. Probably a more realistic version that comes with the game now. I think the brand's Tufon or something like that. Okay, wow, I'm actually moving it, but I cannot lift it any higher at all. And quite frankly, I'm surprised. I don't even be stopping right now. I'm hoping it's opened. It is. Awesome. I can't pick up the trailer because of the weight. That's alright. I don't even know where to put it. Oh gosh, I'm trying to get through here. I don't want to lift it up. If I can just get that in and turn in hard, I might be lucky. Yeah. Alright, there you go. That's a bit of driving for you. Oh man. See, worst case scenario now, I can at least push it. I'm so glad this is right next to the oh, here we go. This looks like a sell point. Perfect. Yes. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah. I like sell points like that. Right. Now, before I even sell, I'll just get that branch. And I'll just get this weight off. Those brakes. I know I've said it before, I'm almost non-existent. I feel like putting my foot out and stopping the tractor like, you know, Fred Flintstone style. Alright. Okay, let's get this down. Get it off. I'll be curious to see how much I get now. Actually, I'll check the price before I sell it. If it's not at the best price, I'm just going to go back and just get some more stuff and bring it back. I'll sell it when the price is right up there. Might as well. I need every cent I can get at the moment. Right. Okay. So, how are we going to do this? Is it? I'll just back it in. I can do all this bit. Actually, just put it there. Yeah. See if I can just push it off. Because I don't want to sell just yet, because I'm sure that the price is not at its best. So if I just can come in here and push it off the trailer, that'll be great. Lovely. That'll do. That will do it. And I probably won't even need the weight at the moment, because everything's going to get dramatically lighter and lighter now. And let's face it, there wasn't much weight. You know, it's a 750 weight, which, you know, it's grateful to have, and I probably wouldn't have got this far without it. But at the end of the day, it's nothing compared to what the branches are, and I've already got rid of the heaviest part of the tree. So yeah, I really want to get this tree. Actually, I might just put this down here where there's room, so I'm not battling with other trees. Right, here's a good spot. I reckon there's plenty of clearance all round. Right, I don't know if I can just drag them out. Actually, why don't I just push the hole? Now this, yeah, that's an idea. Here we go. Actually, there's not much to it now. Is that the big one? Or is that the big one over there? It doesn't matter. It's giving me a great idea. Why don't I just push it out like this? Now that I've got the big piece out, well, hang on, I'll get the forks under it, maybe a bit better. Maybe get them down low and lift it and then push it. A bit more. Let's get in the front so I can see what I'm doing. There we are. There we go. Now that's an idea right here, I reckon, just here. So I can chop that up now. Let's just turn that off and get out. Now I can trim it up. I hope the chainsaw is not too loud for you. That must be a fake branch. Can I get up there? No, it's a fake branch because my blade's going straight through it. See that? That's how you know it's a fake branch. So if I come up here, there it goes. That's how you can tell. I don't know if you know, that a lot of fake branches, you think it's a real one, and you're trying to trim off all this stuff here and nothing's happening. What it usually means is that whole branch is fake. And you can just tell by running your blade at the base of it, like that, and my blade's going straight through it. So that is a fake branch. So if I can get a bit closer to the base of it, just get the right angle, it'll disappear, like that. See how they're all disappearing now? I'm not wasting wood. That's wood you would not get paid on, and just you can actually get paid more if you trim all this rubbish off. They're all disappearing. The ones, well, obviously the ones that aren't disappearing are the real ones. Like this is a real one here. If I try to cut it, okay, it's not on my land, but that's a real one. It doesn't disappear. The fake branches, the foliage that you trim, it doesn't have to be on your land. It's only when you're chopping up the stuff that's worth money that has to be on your land before you can chop it up. Come on, I just want to get up a bit higher. Oh man, how am I going to do this? I have to go from the other end completely. Crawl back onto it. Like that. Alright. See, this big tree, it's not so intimidating now that you trim it all back, does it? Few mechanics around the place. There we go. Right. These will disappear once I get once I neaten it up a bit. Right, let's just start chopping these branches off. Okay, got to push it back now. Well, where is it? Okay. So where's my boundary? Okay, you can see where my plot is boundaried and where I'm sitting. I've got to push it back over this boundary before I can actually start chopping it up again. It's as if I've pushed it into somebody else's land, well, land that's not mine. I can't turn those forks all the way down. So I've got to push it back over the line, then I'll be able to chop it up and trim it. Okay. So that's not a big deal, that's easy. I just like the fact that there's a bit of clearance around here for me to move. That's why I brought it down here. Okay, let's just move this up a bit, hopefully. Maybe that'll be enough. Not 100% sure, but we'll find out easily enough. No. Okay, so I've got to push it up a bit further. Well, not a bit squarish. Let's just try that. I know this is turning into a long episode, but you know, at the end of the day, before I started this, I pretty well had nothing. I could have limed a field maybe, cut some grass, and that would have been it. So it's actually turned out quite good. And not to mention the fact that it's going to be giving me some money. I just hate wasting daylight. You know, what the heck? I'm trying to turn this bloody thing off. I must have hit the helper by accident. It's the last thing I want to do. The tractor's probably in the way for the cat, and it is too. Just take this back. Which means I'm probably going to be charged an hour rate for that. Just swap out. That's all I wanted to do, swap him out. Right. Let's trim this up a bit. Where's the start? There we are, perfect. Right. Can I chop now? Yeah, oh no. That was a... Yes, finally we can chop now. I'm back onto my land, on my boundary, so it allows me to chop. Right. So with these sort of trees, I just sort of, as messy as some of these trees can be, I just chop the limbs off as close as I can to the trunk. And it's amazing how much money you actually get off these trees. It really is if you do it this way. The messy trees, are pain in the butt trees to chop. Honestly, worth good money, but it takes a lot more effort than just running a saw up and down a pine. And don't get me wrong, I do that all the time too. I'll set up I'll plant, you know, pine trees and all sort of stuff. And just for that purpose. But if you come across these trees, the messy ones, messy as in hard to chop up, hard to load, heavy, well, yeah, they're all of that, but at the same time they're worth a lot of money. So now that I've taken if you step back and have a look, now that I've taken I've made those cuts where I've made them, it more or less just turns them into logs. They're worth good money, real good money. When it starts getting like this, I start doing some crazy cuts like this. Just follow the line. Not too worried about that. I'll move that and then it'll sort itself out. The cut. I'm curious to see if I can get this big one. Actually, how big are they? How heavy are they? That one there that's 280 kilos. That little branch there. This one here, another 1 ton. This one little part of the trunk from here to there is the size of your fully grown pine trees. 1.3 tons. And it's only 3 meters long. That's how dense these woods are. Right, I think I'm going to have to get the branch off first. I'll try and load the trailer a bit, because that way I can take a few at a time. Well, the vision with these overhang on these trees is pretty annoying. Just sort of, what's going on here? Just turning itself. There. Get back, start again. That's not where I want to be. Just interfering with the steering a little bit. About there's where I want to be. There we go. Probably gonna. It's funny how you take these branches of the trailer. As soon as you get close to the trailer, then they all start squirming and try to, force themselves off the forks. That's why when I'm loading, I'll try to get the trailer as much room as I can. Take the time. It's really worth, making best use of the trailer. Oh, there's a fake branch I think I saw, or was that the fork? It might have been the fork. No, it's the fork, okay. I thought one of them branches that sinks into the ground popped up, but no, it's just the fork. See, this is the mechanics kicking in. And pretty much when you're doing this, you've pretty much got to put a strap down every time. If you get it even remotely correct, put a strap down. And make sure your tractor's away from the trailer, otherwise strap the trailer to the tractor. Or strap the tractor to the trailer. Bit of a mouthful. Right, let's get this big one on. I really want to see if I can get this big one on. That'll be great if I can. Right, if I get it on, I will sell. Well, I'll check the price if it's a good price. I will fill. I'll be curious to see how much I can get. Come on, get on there. Wow, I know it's unbalanced, but I'm taking it because it's the first opportunity I had to get it. It's probably going to fall off anyway, so I'll just try to get as close as I can to the tractor. As soon as you start turning these things, that's when they want to fight you. Like even now it's trying, it's going to start fighting me. Now I'm lucky I've got a pretty good grip on it. Right, okay, let's see if we can just, even now, lined up to where I want to be. I can feel the mechanics sort of pushing, it's like pushing two magnets together, that's what it feels like. You know, magnets at opposite ends and how they try to repel each other. That's what these branches are trying to do, even now. Even right now they're trying to fight me. Okay, now again, if I hop out and I'll show you that, but you'll probably notice it's sticking up the air like that. So if we hit, it's hard to see. Yes, this big point here, from this corner here running all the way to this strap and then back in a triangle shape. That is a collision that's stopping this log from lying flat. And I've just had to put a strap on because it was starting to move and it would have fallen straight off. But it's interesting if you're really stuck when loading, just to find where the hidden collisions are, and sometimes can really help you when loading. I'm not going to bother trying to put another one on. I'm actually surprised I was able to put those two on, because there are a lot of collisions on these sort of branches. So I'm going to obviously take these up to where they should be. Come back so I can fit a few more on. Right. I'm just thinking which is the best way. There's looks like a bit of a gap down the other end here. Nothing about there. I just want to push them off. At the same time, I don't want to push them out of bounds. I reckon right there. Alright. So if we can hop off here, release the straps. Okay. Alright. This is pretty much the easy part now, just pushing them straight off. They're happy. Logs are always happy to come off a trailer. Oh, hang on, I think I've got another strap there. I must have inadvertently put one on. Yes, I did. There we go, and yeah, straight away. See that? That's the mechanics of it all. Let's just... There we go. I'll give the other one a little bit of a nudge as well. Right, okay. I'm happy with that. I think you'll be amazed to see how much money you'll make off it. And considering this is probably not even half the tree. I'll just have a look at the price. I won't sell it if it's at the bottom level, but if it's, you know, at a good level, I think you'll be quite surprised. Stop. Right. Alright, just have a look. Just checking the price on the wood. Okay, what's it? Where are we? I don't know where we are. Is this the biomass heating plant? 990. I know we're just about there. I'll go and get another load. You know, so it is going up, and I still got to get stuff. So I might as well just go back and continue on. Okay. before, and I'm absolutely hankering for another coffee. I really enjoyed that one I just had. Yeah, let me do this. I'll just straighten up. I'll come back down a little bit. How's that looking? Looking pretty good to me. Right. I'm just hoping you can get the stadium and start picking stuff up. How heavy is that? Still 396 kilos that for a branch. That's pretty incredible, really. When you think about it. This is a big tree. But we're getting through it. You know, we'll win in the end. A little bit. We definitely will win in the end. The heavier end a little bit more. Okay. Do that crate. Alright. Everything's in my way. Got trees, leaf. I'll give that a trim too before I put it on. See if it wants to fight me just as I approach the trailer. Yeah, I got him. I just used the metrics of it to find out where the cut point was. Can't see anything here. Right. Ooh. Even then the brakes didn't want to stop. Sticky to the fork, doesn't want to come off. Come on, get off. You wouldn't be perfect, would you? You wouldn't let me put you down where I wanted to put you. Yeah, that's it, that's fine. I'm not going to muck around. I'll get a strap on you so you can't move anymore. Right. Let's get some big stuff on. Get one of these big logs on, would be nice. Okay, this I didn't get to cut this one. Okay, well before I do, I'll just so I get it into the forks a little bit better. Cut it on my land. If I bring it back down, it probably won't let me cut it, so I might as well try and cut it here. Well, it's not the safest working habit. Hey, but it's a farm and sometimes you've got to do whatever works. I hope that went right through. Didn't feel that end release, but I think it went through. No, I didn't feel it. You know, sometimes when you finish you feel the chainsaw drop. Okay, must have just sort of semi-glitched on me. Where are we? I'll turn around the other way. Maybe because it's on the forks it doesn't want to do it. Now it's that's why, because it's pushed, it's rolled into the other boundary. So now I'm not getting the lift that I want. Okay, a bit of luck I'm on my land. That's why it didn't cut through. It pushed itself into the boundary of the other, over the boundary. So just going to try He's gone. Oop. So hopefully I'm back into my side of the... I've got to come around this way, I keep forgetting. Nothing, I was right the first time. At least I can walk back. Right. Ooh. Why can't I get the... There. Again, it didn't feel like it cut all the way through. Maybe if I just put it on the ground. It shouldn't be a problem before. It's just trying to fight me, that's all. I'll get in the air. I'll win in the end. Make damn sure of it. I can, possibly because the cut's right on the forks. Okay, that could be what it is. I just saw the fork at the bottom of the cut. If it is, I'll bring the forks in a little bit. I think they got it that time. I felt a bit of a jerk. Yeah. Okay, so just try and get a better lift. Center it up a bit, that's better, that feels better. Right, hang on, I'll turn this off now. Let's just zoom out so you can see where. This is the best way. I think I'm going to come around this way. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Just walk on, clip one of these trees. Just lift the high so I don't hit the trailer. Get some room so I can steer it a bit. Get the angle I want without knocking these other trees. Yeah, that's better. I should be able to ring it around now. I don't care if it's overhanging at the front a little bit. I should see how long it is. Come on, get off the forks. Get off the forks. Another trick I'll show you is if it's sticking like that and won't move, what I tend to do is select the forks with the tool select in the top left hand corner, so it's on the actual fork itself, and then release and quick release. The on the keyboard it's Q, so double click Q like that, and what it does is it deselects the hook and then the log force, and then if you're quick enough it'll reconnect it. So otherwise, with the physics of the forestry physics, it'll just it's very hard for it to come off the forks. It's just one thing I've learnt. Now put that on. Maybe I can put something else on here too. Get a bit cheeky with it. Is that branches I see? Or no, it's pretty clean. All right. I'll see if I can get one more on there. Now that I've got a bit of a gap in the middle of the trail between the two branches, it might actually support the big one. If I can get the big one on, be curious to find out. Actually, I'll just find out how heavy the other two are, if they're liftable or not. That one's not. That one is. Right, okay. That's interesting. Well, we'll get this one on. We'll try to get it on at least. Yeah, that went on nice and easy. You watch it try to... Look how steady that is. Now you watch it try to come off when I get close to the tractor. I see a bit of foliage I just want to trim. It's on a hidden over here. Oh, didn't mean to jump. Yeah. Right, okay, so watch to see if it tries to fight me. No, that's normal. That's clipping a tree. That's not the mechanics I'm talking about. That is normal, but I'm not trying. Everything's in my way. They can be pushed away. Holy! My goodness. I should have just pushed you away. Just trying to kiss the corner so I can push it out of the way. I can do it. No. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Right, now, here we go. Okay, what, am I high enough? Yeah, I'm just high enough. No, I'm not. Alright. Okay, I've been quite lucky, I think. Alright, now, again, I don't care if it's overhanging the trailer a little bit at the front, as long as it goes on and stays on. There's a nice little gap between these two logs. Come on, kid. Start rolling, will you? There. Okay. Okay. Let's strap it on now. And that one. Alright. And there's one log over here that I can pick up, which was I think this one here. Yep. It looks huge, and it is pretty big, but it's 186, which is a liftable weight. Anything over 200, you need assistance from mechanical assistance or super strength. Okay, we'll just quickly log that on. Perfect. So I've only got one little log left. Can I lift that? No, I can't. Can I lift that? Obviously can't. Alright, I could probably even just keep them on the forks if I can. Yeah, I'll probably do that. It'd be good if I can get it all off in one hit. Okay, around here about. Now where is it? I can come from a side angle. That looks good to me. Let's get those forks. I'm glad to get it off the field too. Didn't want the crate, I just want this. I think I will at a later stage move these crates fairly, and they couldn't be any more in the way than what they are. Now I've got two options here. I can probably just carry it in, but if I can get it on the trail I prefer that. That way it's not going to want to fall off the forks. Quite often these forestry physics, they look all comfortable and settled, and this, you go around a corner and you get close to something it'll just want to come flying off your forks for no reason. So I mean, yes, it's nicely comfortable, it feels comfortable on the forks, but there's a nice gap right here, and if I can see what I'm doing for a start, I'm just trying to coax it into that little spot right there. You know, even now it's fighting me. Alright, that's settled. I'm quickly going to put a strap on it before it decides to fall off. I'm quite happy with that load. I'll just double click this. You see how they were shivering before? If you overload a trailer, that's what will happen, and 9 times out of 10 it'll end up in tragedy. But a quick fix if they're shivering and bouncing around on the trailer like that is to connect it up. Make sure you got all the straps. Make sure you got all the straps on, not just a few of them. And if you do a double click, release, and lock again, the logs will settle, and it'll fix the problem. Like I think I've got all. There. That was even slow because I didn't realise one of them wasn't connected. But yeah, just like that. Now they're all settled. That's another little trick you can try. You only do it if you see the logs shimmering and trying to, as if trying to force themselves off the trailer. Yeah, just have all the straps done up, and then release and attach very quickly. The logs usually settle pretty quickly when you do that. That's one thing I've noticed. All right. What I'll do now, I think I'll just go to the side of it. How big is that big one? I probably won't even be able to. That long one, I probably won't even be able to trim because it's not my land. I don't think. I think I'd have to own the sawmill to be allowed to trim it. So I'm just going to get close to it and see if I can just. Hopefully it's. I think it's big enough. I'm just going to push them straight off. Load it up a little bit better. How's that looking? A little bit more. Whoop. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'm going to release them. Release the trailer. All I really have to do now is just push them straight off, and then we're going to sell it all. And it'll be interesting to see. I'll look at the price first, and it'll be interesting to see. I'm playing hard mode too, so I'm pretty sure I'm playing hard mode. I always play my games on hard mode, keeping that in mind as to see how much you get. Alright, that's just, I'm pretty happy with that. I'll just get the trailer out of the way, make sure there's no overhang, and push any overhang back in, and then I'm going to sell it. I'm really curious to see how much they get for that. Yes, there's a bit of overhang there, but that's not a problem. I'll get that fixed right now. See, they don't like to be perfect, these logs. They always got to try and mess your whatever you're doing. Excuse me. They just want to upset your day, upset the apple cart. Come on, mate. Just want to. Even now, still at the other end, trying to. I'm just making sure that I'm not going to be missing out on any of the. I want everything in the trigger. Right. There, I'm happy with that. So that is pretty much the whole tree in one hit. Got the main trunk over there. Alright, so let's have a, where's the trigger? Is that the trigger there? I'll just check the price first. Okay, as you can see, it's still not the highest price. It's $9.92. Highest, I mean, it's only out by $8, so anyway, let's have a quick look to see if this is a trigger. I haven't used this one yet, but no, yes, 9,500, over 9,000, and it's, look, do you see what I mean? That has given me 9,500 for that one tree, and I still haven't finished with it. I've still got these two here, and it wasn't at the highest price point. And that is my point with these ugly trees. It'll take a little bit of work, but once you do it properly, you get a lot of money. So I'm just going to push these back in the trigger. Or, actually, that you see the fact that possibly the reason why these didn't go is one of two reasons. It's either wasn't in the trigger, or in fact the sawmill might actually be at full capacity and it's not taking any more wood. So that's well and truly in the trigger. Let's go and see if we get any more money out of that. If we don't get any more money, it's because it's at capacity. Okay, it was just out of the trigger. So $10,000. I'll just check the actual finances of what we got. I think it was about $10,000. Here we go. Sold wood, $10,109 off that one tree. This is where these type of trees become very profitable. So that I'm very happy with. Seeing that one sale, I'm already half the price of one of these 4-inch wagons. I'm going to leave it till the next episode. I'm going to sort of call it up here. I'm going to take it back to the farm. Next episode, what's the time? Actually, I'm not going to go back to the farm. I'm going to leave it here because there's still a couple of trees I logged before. Next episode, I'll finish off those trees. I'll work out to the end of my day. I'll sleep. I'll load the lettuces up, and hopefully by then that'll help us purchase. We'll have enough to purchase a forage wagon. And I'm even hoping more that I can afford the bigger of the two, the 46. There's a 30. I think there's a 39,000 or a 30,000. Let's have a quick look. I know I rambled, but I'm getting excited now because I can really see things happening. My two choices will be this one here, this Pottinger. You know what? Does this have an extension on it? It's just got the wheel silage tank. How much is the silage tank? $2,000. For the price of upgrading, I'll probably get it. Say, okay. So my choices is $32,500. just thinking if I need that silage thing. I know I will be making silage. I probably will. That way the option's always there if I want it. So okay, so the options are 32,500, or this one here, which I'm hoping I can get. And we'll get a silage tank put in as well, or 48,000. That's a nice look. I really like these Strautmans. I like the look of these trailers. They're a really nice looking trailer. Big, chunky, at the same time neat and stylish. Yeah, that's what I really want to get. But if I'm between a rock and a hard place, I'll get the Pottinger. But anyway, that'll be in the next episode, hopefully. That is my plan. So I'm just going to park this up near, well, put the trailer here where I have been using it. I'm actually going to pull these pallets out of the way because they're annoying the heck out of me. Right, couldn't be any more in the way than where they are. I'm just going to put this trailer down here a bit. There's plenty of room all sides. Right, doesn't have to be straight, I'll just have to have clearance. I'm not going to even bother picking them up, I'm just going to push them. Oh, the forks are stopping me from steering. Okay, just going to push them out of the way here. I don't think I can chop any trees down here, can I? I'm not sure if I tried here actually. No. Alright, well that's what I'm going to put. Get these saplings out of the way because they're fairly come right in the way. I mean, I couldn't have placed them in a worse position. Where's my forks? There. I'll just push it out. I don't need to pick it up. Ooh. Should be able to pick this one up anyway. I mean, there's not much in it. Right, okay. So next episode, I'm going to continue and bring some of these trees back in. Well, they're just around the corner. They're just over here. Hey, Bambi. I see Bambi in the bushes. Alright, so yep, that'll be a lot easier, this tree here. I think I've got a few other ones that I've downed over here. They're probably not as high paying, but I'll take them anyway. I want every... Some of these you can lift up, I think, even. Can I lift that one up? That's only 218 kilos. So if I lob the end off here... No, I'm not going to do it. I'll keep it together. I'm just making a mess somewhere else if I do, but I can just about pick that one up by itself. This one I can pick up. I'll take now. Not as well. I'm here. But next episode I want to clear these trees and determine if I've got enough money to buy one of the forage wagons. Because once I got the forage wagon, I'll look at getting a big silage pit too, and then I can make some bulk silage, and that's, you know, it's good money there too. And I'll need it for the cows because eventually I'm going to have cows too. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I know I actually have no idea how long this episode was, but I have a feeling it was a decent sized one, and I hope to see you again next time. So, see you later, and thank you very much.